mother told me she wasn't too sure true love existed. Mom told me she was that guy, more than a lover. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Even in my younger years, tired of feeling lonely, eyes full of tears. Codependent, deep inside, this resentment. Yeah, you'll be my girlfriend and I'll ignore my fears. See, I always been a hopeless romantic. You got a problem, let me fix it. I'm no mechanic, yeah. They say I'm just says to try. Seems like I attract attached, yeah. How to get free when I'm a stranger to me. You're my real, you're my real, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You're my real, you're my flesh in my flesh. It's a friendship so devoted. Bone of my bones. All the mothers get demoted. Yeah. You're my real, you're my after 12 years, we still got a problem. Remember everything in the first verse. We were ready for a takeoff. Heavy luggage, you took us from better to worse. Shared a problem with another, not highly suggested. It's like expecting a return when you never invested. No, even when I was younger, it's so hard to be single. What's the point of being married if I've chosen to mingle? I'll never do what my dad did to my mother, you to my mother. Like father, like a son that's asleep with another. Damn. But you can't, no you can't lose what's yours. Felt like someone else took my spot, now it's getting hot. I let a stranger in. Baby, do you hear me? Listen, my flesh, yes, a friendship so devoted. Bone of my bones, all the mothers get demoted. Yeah. You're my real, you're my
All right, y'all. What is going on? Okay. What's up, y'all? This is MrLetGo, and just ran from the car back to the house. We're about to talk about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. For those who don't know, I think about a month ago, something just came up, but it happened about a month ago. And Gabrielle Union is, I'm not going to say dogging Dwayne Wade, but that's what it looks like. And she's not doing it on purpose. She's inadvertently doing it. But altogether is a problem. The reason why it's so much of a problem is because a lot of these, I'll just say it, a lot of these cuck husbands, I'll say it again, a lot of these cuck husbands, these women tend to emasculate them on purpose. They tend to talk about them or talk to them any type of way on purpose. So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Say what's up in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. And we're going to get started. I got a couple of videos that I want to show you. But just like any other time, this is a lesson to men and this is a lesson to women. Because a lot of times when a woman picks the man, instead of the man picking the woman, and this is very important for everybody, are you picking the man or is the man picking you? And if you're the man, is the man picking you or are you picking the man? See, in certain situations, a man picks the woman when he's of a certain status, even in his community. This is even about broke people. If you're broke, but you're the less of the brokest, you have your choice of these little, broke women, right? So it's not just about rich people. What's up, Sir Roosevelt? It's not really about rich people. It's about hierarchy and status. And when you have a certain amount of hierarchy or status, you pick the woman. And the woman doesn't pick you. This is very important. So if a woman picks you, you first have to ask yourself as a man, why did she pick me instead of somebody else? Very, 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 very important. Everybody hit the like button. 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 So the first thing is you got to look at yourself, or whether you are in a relationship or married or not in a relationship. Did your ex pick you or did you pick your ex? Ladies, did you pick your ex or did your ex pick you? The reason why this is so important to this conversation with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union is because in a lot of these situations with these cornball men, the women pick them. Devon Franklin, Megan Good picked him. She literally looked at him and said, he's going to be my husband. She picked him. Why did she pick him? Well, because Devon Franklin is a cornball. She'll be able to run over Devon Franklin. So she picked him. Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union picked him. Why? Because Dwayne Wade was a cornball. Now, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Jada Pinkett picked Will Smith because he was a cornball. Now, with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, it was a little bit different, and I'm getting somewhere with all this. And shout out to Roosevelt for Cash App. Thank you so much. Before we get started, get a little contribute to the channel. Y'all already know I need 10 contributors via Cash App, Aaron1000. Buy my card game, which is, did I pin it in the chat? Hold on. I think it's in the chat, but I forgot to pin it. So my card game link is pinned in the chat. Let me pin it up right now. And of course, Cash App. Contribute to the channel. So let me do this real quick. All right, it is pinned. It is pinned. Okay. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, as an example. Jada picked Will Smith. See, Jada and Will Smith, Will Smith was sleeping with Jada when he was married to his first wife. All right. And he actually wanted her, but she was like, no. She kept saying no. She didn't really want to be with Will Smith. They was just sleeping together on the side. They was just, having a good time because Jada Pinkett was a drug dealer at some point. Jada Pinkett didn't really care about all this stardom. Jada Pinkett just wanted to she bought a house and never lived in it. Literally never lived in it. She bought a house in the country on some part of Baltimore that was way out in the sticks. And she just wanted to be to herself. But Will Smith kept coming at her, right? She said no. But this is how she picked Will Smith. Her mother, Jada Pinkett's mother, who was then married to a drug addict, and I think she was also a drug addict, she looked at her mother as her responsibility. And her mother was like, hey, you got the biggest actor in the world trying to get with you. And you already seem to like him because y'all are already sleeping together. Why don't you get him to save both of us? I'm trying to get out of this marriage with this drug addict. You want me to come live with you? Or like, what you want to do? So she looked at this situation with Will Smith and said, all right, I'll be able to save my mom. I don't really care about this stuff, but all right. So she picked Will Smith for the sake of her drug addict mother. I'll say it again. She picked Will Smith for the sake of her drug addict mother. Her mother, and this is documented, her mother talked her in to picking a man that she did not respect. Now, let's look at Russell Wilson and Sierra. Russell Wilson picked Sierra. He seen her, had a crush on her, and wanted her. So Russell Wilson and Sierra is somewhat different because he picked Sierra. But all together, you can look at these relationships with these cuck men and easily say that these women seen these lame ass dudes and seen a come up, or they seen control. It was some type of come up or some type of ability to control. Now, the reason why this is prevalent in this conversation, and everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. The reason why this is prevalent in this conversation is because women strategically pick men sometimes that are stupid, inept, effeminate, or broke. One of the four. Stupid, inept, effeminate, or broke. Why? And this isn't all women. This is traumatized women. And if you look up Gabrielle Union's past, she'll tell you she has a very terrible, tumultuous, traumatizing past. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want YouTube to flag me, but all you have to do is Google what happened to Gabrielle Union when she was young, and it'll come up. Let me see what'll come up. Because this is important. Gabrielle Union talks about what happened to her when she was young. That was bad. Right. So it instantly comes up. Gabrielle Union explains her battle with PTSD and anxiety. She's been assaulted by, men, different things like that, right? So when you look at a woman who has a past like this, the first thing she looks at is, who will help me cope with my issues? I'll say it again. Who will help me cope with my issues? This woman has had extreme PTSD, self-deleting thoughts, and extreme anxiety issues for over 30 years. She's been AR'd before, and she has a lot of issues, right? So a woman like Gabrielle Union, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. A woman like Gabrielle Union needs a man that will help her cope with her issues. She can't go out and get a strong alpha male that's going to have requirements of the woman. Does this make sense? Say yes or no in the chat. Just want to make sure. Does this make sense? A woman that has extreme issues is not going to be able to pick a strong man because he would not tolerate her issues. Because when women have control issues, anxiety issues, guess what? PTSD, guess what? A man that has standards about himself, he's going to look at this woman and be like, man, I ain't gonna deal with all this. Because certain type of men, he can do better. Another thing, and I got video, we're going to talk about this, but another thing that Gabrielle Union dealt with is she didn't think she was pretty growing up. One of the reasons why she got into acting is because she didn't think she was pretty. She didn't think she was worthy, which means that this particular woman has an anxious attachment style. She has an or disorganized attachment style. So this woman most likely either has an anxious or disorganized attachment style. And if y'all want to look that up, y'all can look that up on your own. So when a woman has an anxious or disorganized attachment style, she already is aware of her own issues. And when you have all of these dysfunctional problems as a woman, you are not going to choose a good man. And if you choose a good man, you're going to self-sabotage the relationship once he gets too close. So certain type of women, Jada Pinkett, she had a sexual, she was addicted to sex. She was depressed when her and even before Tupac died, she was depressed because her and Tupac weren't friends anymore. You know, they kind of like separated or whatever. They became estranged. She had her mom was on drugs and her stepdad was on drugs. So Jada Pinkett had all of these emotional problems. Her mom was a drug addict. Her stepdad was a drug addict. She actually sold drugs and used drugs. She sold drugs and used drugs. Jada Pinkett. Sierra got ran through by half of the dudes in the industry. So Sierra was somewhat of a hoe. If you look up just Sierra's past, Sierra literally got ran through by half the dudes in the industry, rappers, athletes, so these women are aware of how damaged they actually are. And when a woman is aware of how damaged she is, The one thing she's not going to do is get with a good man or a smart man or an intelligent man or a masculine man, because he's going to require something in her that she does not possess. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Are y'all with me? Because we about to talk about Dwayne Wade. We're going to see, the thing about it is I try to give y'all an understanding of why women do what they do and why men do what they do. Okay, so this is a why women do what they do. So Jada Pinkett, Megan Good, Gabrielle Union, and Sierra, all four of these women had their own set of traumatic PTSD type of whole issues. Or they were hard when they was young, mom was a crack, all these different issues. So because they have all these traumatic issues, they have to, or feel like they have to, choose a man that they can control. So this is how this can help you as a man and help you as a woman. As a woman, if you know or are totally aware you have all of these issues, you know you need therapy, you know you don't ran men away, or you know you don't ran away from men. If you don't fix your issues, you're going to choose crappy men in the future. You can't choose a good man, because a good man is going to judge you and require you to do things that you aren't ready to. And most importantly, you can't control that man. A lot of women like Gabrielle Union, because she says it herself, she has PTSD, she has deep-rooted anxiety, and she doesn't or did not think she was pretty growing up. So she's not going to get with a great man because he's going to leave her. She has too many issues. So if you're a woman and you are aware that you have all these damn issues, you only are going to pick a man that is a lame, a bum, or effeminate, somebody that you can control. So you as a woman, you are aware that you have control issues. If you have deep-rooted control issues, you are only going to pick a man that you can control. So that's why these women pick these cuck men to marry. They pick cuck men to settle down with and marry. They pick the man. The man don't pick them, because these men they might have money, but they're still effeminate, halfway gay, or cuck type of men. So let me play this video. Everybody hit the like button. 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 So I like to break down the background of stuff and not just the stuff. Watch this.
Uncomfortable questions about women. Gabrielle Union has recently said that she was proud of cheating on her ex-husband.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Y'all are not hitting the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button.
So speaking of other uncomfortable questions about women, Gabrielle Union has recently said that she was proud of cheating on her ex-husband because she was the breadwinner, and now admits D. Wade lets her do her and doesn't ask questions.
Because he.
So you're saying that Dwayne Wade is okay with that because Dwayne Wade, what's that thing you was doing with your finger?
Everybody got them run.
So you're saying that Dwayne Wade is okay with Gabrielle Union doing her because he's
doing him.
busy.
So the same thing possibly with Will Smith. Women get with men like this in order to have complete control over their narratives. This is what it is. All right. So look, real quick, y'all. I need everybody to hit the like button for the specific reason of my channel is shadow banned. All right. So my channel has been shadow banned since November last year. All right. Because of this, I need everybody to hit the like button in order to push through this shadow ban. All right. My channel is no longer the typical channel. All right. My channel has been shadow banned. So since my channel has been shadow banned, I need every single person watching this live to actually hit the like button to push through the shadow ban. The typical YouTube channel, when they're doing the typical live stream only needs 40% of their people to hit the like button. But I need 100% of the people to hit the like button in order to push through the shadow ban. So I need every single person watching to hit the like button in order for my shadow ban channel to actually get pushed into the algorithm. It is what it is. So everybody hit the like button. So that's the first thing. That video right there. That's the first thing. Women look for certain types of men so they can have full control over these men. So before I get to the next video, because we got to break down exactly what what the hell her name? You know what? Let's just play it. Let's just play it, and we'll just go from there. So this is what has been going on with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union.
Come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But I decided to start taking a different approach. You know, in this relationship, I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, and she didn't respond well to that.
No, it did not.
It's not.
So right here, listen to this real quick. This is very important. Listen to this.
Relationships, you know, we come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But I decided to start taking a different approach. You know, in this relationship, I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, and she didn't respond well to that.
She didn't respond well to that. Do y'all hear that? He lays down his requirements, his standards, his rules, where he's going, how he wants things to go. And she did not respond well to that. She did not respond well to that. Well, if you don't respond well to what my rules, my system, and my requirements are, you get the hell out. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see how simple that is? If you don't respond well to my rules, my system, my direction, and how I want to run this household, you get the hell out. I don't give a damn about what you think about my rules. Get out. But when a woman is with a cuck, that cuck has to sit back and say, I don't want to lose her, so I got to make some changes. Oh, my God. And this is what usually happens to a lot of these men. You know what I'm saying? So one more time, because this is extremely important. You have to know when to pull away. If your woman doesn't like how you run the household, she ain't the right woman for you. One more time.
Relationships, you know, we come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But I decided to start taking a different approach. You know, in this relationship, I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, and she didn't respond well to that.
No, it did not.
It's not the man leads and the woman follows. That's not.
This shit is sad. This is sad, y'all. And then men want to know why they don't have respect in their households. This is the reason why. This is the reason why. Somebody says because it was rude. Because what was rude? Because what was rude? What are you talking about? Ladies, Nobody cares. All right. You can go back to the streets. You can go back to the streets that I found you on. You can go back to the train tracks that I found you on when you were sitting on the train tracks biting on some straw. You have a choice, ladies. You can get the hell out. See, a woman is always going to have a choice. Nobody's ever going to tell a woman what they need to do. These are standards and requirements. You know what I mean? So, ladies, you have a choice. If you don't want to follow a man's rules and how he lives and how he operates, you just gladly just get the hell out. You know? And some of you women are old. Some of you women are stupid. So I understand. You're not smart enough to actually understand how life works. So I understand. Some of you are stupid. So it's okay. I get it. Hence the reason why you don't have a man, hence the reason why you don't have a husband, because you don't have no sense. So it's understandable. See, I'm not here to change you, because see, the men who are out here trying to change women, they are the actual losers. They are the actual cucks, right? I'm always going to have the approach of you can either be here or you can get the hell out. Because ladies, you have a choice. There's nothing wrong with that. You can always see yourself out. So regardless of what man you're with, you always have a choice. And the choice is always, you get the hell out. So Dwayne Wade did not do that. Dwayne Wade did not say, oh, okay, well, you can get the hell out of my house. You know what I mean? He didn't do that. His lame ass did this. And we're going to move on after this. I just want to get this in y'all thick skulls.
You know, we come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want.
No, we don't come in and try to change nobody. That's the first thing. We don't come in and try to change nobody. Lame ass men come in and try to change people. See, I don't know. Let me see. Did Dwayne Wade was Dwayne Wade raised by a single mother? Let me see. Everybody hit the like button. Was Dwayne Wade raised by a single mother?
According to notable biographies, his parents ended their relationship when Wade was quite young, and he was raised by his struggling mother and older sister.
There we go.
In inner city Chicago.
There we go. There we go, y'all. Right there. My cars are on the way. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, Kana. There we go, right there, y'all. Listen to this. You can easily tell when a man is raised by a single mother. Dwayne Wade's parents ended their relationship when Dwayne Wade was quite young, and he was raised by a struggling mother and an older sister in an inner city Chicago. In inner city Chicago. When Wayne was 8, he went to live with his something. Let's stop right there. But the bottom line is, this is an example of how Dwayne Wade was raised. So when Dwayne Wade says this,
Relationships, you know, we come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But
you don't change anybody, fellas. You don't change anybody, ladies. You don't. You have requirements. You have things that you require from a woman or a man. You have requirements. See, I have requirements. Does anybody know what my requirements is? I don't know if y'all know. Does anybody know what my requirements is? Just as an example, I want to know how people that I don't even know personally know my requirements. Does anybody know my requirements? Y'all might not know. I'm just asking. Does anybody know my requirements? Just a quick question. I just want to see. Comment in the chat if you know one, just name one of the things that I require from a woman. I just want to know. Y'all might not know. What are my requirements from a woman? Cooperation, willing to let me lead. Somebody said I seem like a 50-50 person. No fake hair except for braids. You see what I'm saying? But do y'all see what I'm saying, right? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Natural beauty, mental maturity. Exactly. Jerry said, her to be born a woman. Yo. I guess in this age, yes, that has to be a. Yo, that has to be a requirement. So yeah, that can't be an assumption anymore. You're right. So that is an example of how even I'm not dating any of these people. You know, some of these people I'm cool with, but these are people that just simply know me or know about me. Self-sustainability, not a lot of makeup, natural look. There we go. This is what I'm saying, y'all. So if people that just know me from, watching my videos and stuff, that's a number of mine. Let me see your birth certificate. Oh man, let me see your birth certificate. They be changing birth. I heard they something about you they can change their birth certificate. But what I'm saying is this. Even some of you know what my requirements and my standards are for a woman that I would take seriously. So what I'm saying is, if you know what my requirements and standards are, do you know what your requirements and standards are? Thank you, Nathaniel 300. I just purchased your cards. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And just for a record, just in case anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about as far as purchasing my cards, but I want y'all to think about this, y'all. How do people know what my requirements and standards are, but some of you don't even know what your own requirements and standards are? This is something to think about. So hold on one second. This is one of my requirements and standards, that you buy my card game. I'm out with my Deeper Discussions card game. And the significance of this game versus any other game out there is we are not having enough deep discussions with the people we're dating, and these relationships end up lasting way longer than they need to. What if I told you that playing a simple, fun card game will help you vet the person you're dating better? We all know that it's pee in a dating pool, right? But what do you do about this? Over 80 intriguing questions that will help you vet your mate better or the person you're dating better. How did you contribute to your most recent relationship ending? Explain the relationship you had with a guardian that you resented the most. How did your last relationship affect you, positively or negatively? After playing this game, and you're not going to get done with the whole game in one sitting, you're going to have so much of a better understanding of not only the other person, but yourself. You know why? Because you now have a fun excuse to have deeper discussions. So either click the link below or click the link in my bio to buy your Deeper Discussions card game. So this is my card game. This is what the person in the chat said when they said I just bought my card game. The link to buy my card game on Instagram is in my Instagram bio. You just go to my Instagram bio. You'll see it at the top. And what's up, Stan? And on Facebook, you can buy my card game by going to the top of the video you're presently watching and click the link, and you'll easily be able to see the link at the top because the link is even before the title of the video, so you can't miss it. So on Facebook, just go to the outside, just come out of the video, you'll see it. The title of the video is actually the link to buy my card game. And of course, on YouTube, the link is in the top of the chat. Is a blue little link at the top of the chat. All you got to do is click it, and you'll have your card game sent to you in a few days. So that is one of my standards and requirements, that you guys contribute to the channel, right? Because that's one standard and requirements y'all did not say it. Either via Cash App, which is Aaron1000, which is right here. Super Chat, which is put some color behind your words so I can read your comment. And 3, buy my card game, which is linked at the top of the chat. And I require 10 people at least to contribute to the channel in some type of way. All right. See, that's what standards and requirements are. And some people may say, yo, why do you tell people to do this and that? Why? Because the answer is because I have standards and requirements. See, when I tell you that I require certain things from my audience, you don't think I'm not requiring these things from a woman that I'm dating? You don't think I'm requiring certain things from my male friends? You know, a certain amount of respect, things like that. See, when you're able to articulate your requirements and your standards, you end up having a better overall life because you get what you ask for. But guess what? Going back to Dwayne Wade is a cornball. And this is what Dwayne Wade actually said when he tried
to change.
He tried to have standards and requirements, and the woman that picked him said no. So this is a cornball. Dwayne Wade is a cornball. This is a cornball that tried to articulate their standards and requirements, and watch how they got shut down. Watch this.
Relationships, you know, we come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But I decided to start taking a different approach, you know, in this relationship. I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, bop, 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 bop. And she didn't respond well to that.
No, it did not.
It's not the man leads and the woman follows. That's not what we live in this house, you know.
You see that? You see that, right? This house. She came into his house because Dwayne Wade is worth $100 million. So that's his house. That is his house. His house. He said, this is what I require from you. And she said, no. See, we ain't even went to the video about the 50-50 yet, because we got to get to the basis of this first. We got to get to the baseline of this before we get to the 50-50 part. Do y'all see how much of a cornball and cuck Dwayne Wade is? This man tried to put his foot down and said, this is how things are going to be. And she said, no. What kind of man are you, sir? So the second the relationship started, she was in control. The second relationship started, she was in control. So let's keep going. This shit is sad, y'all.
Relationships, we come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But I decided to start taking a different approach, in this relationship. I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, bop, 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 bop. And she didn't respond well to that.
No, it did not.
It's not the man leads and the woman.
And the little Michael Jackson looking chick turns around and said, who would? You would. You'll sit your little Michael Jackson face ass down, yellow faced, whatever the hell you are, a little ghost looking chick. What are you talking about? Who would? You would. You would sit your ass down somewhere, a little Michael Jackson looking woman. Hell is you talking about? Who would?
2 drink max, bop, 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 bop. And she didn't respond well to that.
No, it did not.
It's not the man leads and the woman follows. That's not what we live in this house,
Yeah.
Bruh. The man leads and the woman follows. That's not how we operate in this house. Why? Why? I don't understand. Why? Why is that? People can run their household any way they want to, but Dwayne Wade's life is exactly how your life will be if you don't have requirements and standards. And this is for men and women. Because like I said, the first thing I said was, as a woman, you know why you're choosing a certain type of man. That's the first thing. If you're a man, you have to say to yourself, why is this woman wanting me out of everybody? Because if she is choosing you and you're not choosing her, that means most likely you are either a loser, a cornball, a bum, you have emotional issues, or you act like a woman. You don't allow a woman to choose you. Because women choose men through their trauma. Women choose men through their trauma. Women look for certain type of men to help her cope with her childhood trauma. So when a woman chooses you, most likely you are her coping mechanism or you are her son. You are either her coping mechanism or you are her son. So men, did the woman you're with or the woman that you used to be with, did she choose you? Ladies, is the man you're with or the man you used to be with, did you choose him? If you did, most likely he is a cornball and he's somebody that you can either control or mother, or he's a pookie and he's your coping mechanism. One of the three: control, mother, or coping mechanism. Whenever a woman makes a decision on a man, is either to control him, to mother him, or to cope with her past. All right, so let's keep going.
So for me, I have a wife that works not just as hard, harder than I. And she had her own career. She had her own life before I came along. So from my perspective, it was like, okay, how can I be a part of the growth and the evolution of who she is? And
so there's nothing wrong with saying this, but I'm just going to ask y'all this. What were women put on this earth to be? Somebody answer that for me. What were women put on this earth to be? What were women put on this earth to be? Why did God give man woman? Somebody say it in the comments. What were women created to be? A man's helpmate. Somebody said mother. Somebody said to breed. No. Help meet. Your job as a woman is to help the man. I'm not here to help you. You are here to help me. Me. I am not here to make your life better. You are here to make my life better. That is why you are put on this earth, to make my life better, more fulfilling, to multiply my ideals, multiply my seed, multiply my happiness, multiply my strength. Because when a man is with a woman, he has a family, he actually looks to make more money because he has a bigger, he has more responsibilities now. When you by yourself, you can sit around, smoke weed, you can do dumb stuff, just drive a forklift somewhere. But when you got a wife, you're like, all right, I can't just sit around, smoke weed, play video games, and just drive this forklift. I got to go out and be the manager here. I can't just be on a forklift. That's not enough, because now I got 2 kids and a wife. So when a man has a wife and kids, he now has to expand himself. So a woman grows a man internally and externally, but she is there to help him, not to mother him, but to assist him. So when these women get around these cucks and start running shit, she's going to ruin the entire family, just like this dumbass woman ruined this family. They have a child that was once a happy little boy. And since mom is possibly gay and dad is possibly gay, they made their son fully gay. But guess what? She chose a gay man on purpose. And now they are raising a gay man. It is what it is.
That works just not just as hard, harder than I. And she had her own career. She had her own life before I came along. So from my perspective,
Sir, you're retired. I want y'all to think about this. You're retired, sir. You're retired. Of course she works harder than you. You're retired. You're worth $100 million. You're worth $100 million. You don't have to work anymore. But she doesn't work harder than you. She's now working harder than you. But you worked harder than her, dribbling a basketball up and down the court for over a decade. You have, I think, 2. How many rings does Dwayne Wade have? Hold on, let me see. How many NBA championships does Dwayne Wade have?
3 now.
3. You did your job, sir. It's not about her working harder than you, because you put the work in already. You have 3 championship rings, you idiot. See, a man puts that work in and now he's able to enjoy his family. But now, because you're a cornball, because you're a cuck, your wife is out here stressed out over bills. Why? Because she has a punk as a husband. Natasha says, how does a man that raises his son but turns out gay? Because he's possibly, because I don't know, gay. And that didn't come from me, because I don't know the man, but...
Other uncomfortable questions about women. Gabrielle Union has recently said that she was proud of cheating on her ex-husband because she was the breadwinner, and now admits D Wade lets her do her and doesn't ask questions.
Cause he.
So you're saying that Dwayne Wade is okay with that because Dwayne Wade, what's that thing he was doing with your finger? So you're saying that Dwayne Wade is okay with Gabrielle Union doing her because he's
doing him.
busy.
So all I'm saying is, y'all,
Okay, how can I?
women choose effeminate men on purpose so they can be in control. And before we go any further, I need somebody to contribute to the channel, either through Cash App, through Super Chat, or through buying my card game. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat to buy my card game. Thank you to the people who have already bought. But if you have not already bought my card game will help you vet the opposite sex so you won't end up with a Dwayne Wade or so you won't end up with a Gabrielle Union. My card game will help you avoid people like either Dwayne Wade if you're a woman or Gabrielle Union if you're a man. All right.
Be a part of the growth and the evolution of who she is, and not trying to change her or stunt her growth or make her in the way that I see.
I struggle with.
And just real quick, everybody hit the like button. 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 Thank you, Marlene, I guess. Thank you. The link is in the chat. So never try to change a woman. Never try to change a man. People don't change people. Circumstances change people. I'll say it again. People don't change people. Circumstances change people. So you are in a relationship with a man or a woman, you yourself are not going to change them. The circumstances that you are in or used to be in versus where you are now, that will change you. But the person won't. The circumstances will change you. So if you're a man or woman, you are not going to change the person that you're with. The circumstances in which they are in and their interpretation and experience of the circumstances, you know, how they interpret what's going on with them. Some people see it start raining and they are happy, but some people see it start raining and they get upset because some people hate it when it rains, but some people love it when it rains. Those are the interpretations of said circumstances. The rain is the circumstances, and the person interpreted the fact that the rain is either bad or good is their interpretation of the circumstances. And that actually is what changes you. So with all that being said, when you as an individual get with somebody, choose somebody, You have to look at that person for who they presently are, and that is it. If you can deal with this particular person, man or woman, and they never change ever, can you deal with that? If you can't deal with that, they are not the person for you. Find somebody that is going in the same direction as you, thinking the same way as you, or have the same whatevers as you have. So Dwayne Wade was picked by a woman that has, for those who weren't here when I talked about it, Gabrielle Union talks about her terrible childhood. Gabrielle Union talks about her SA, and her PTSD. Gabrielle Union wants other people with post-traumatic stress disorder to know that they are not alone. This month, she filmed a video for the Child Mind Institute, My Younger Self campaign. So she talks about PTSD that she has right now isn't a death sentence. You don't have to be alone or isolated. So, with that being said, you can easily oh shit, it's a video. Let's see what she says.
Hey guys, it's Gabrielle Union, and I'm here to tell you that I am a PTSD survivor.
Let me start over.
Hey guys, it's Gabrielle Union, and I'm here to tell you that I am a PTSD survivor, thriver, badass, MFer. I was diagnosed with PTSD at 19 after I was raped at gunpoint, and I didn't let it stop me. I didn't want it to define my whole life, and it doesn't have to. Asking for help, needing help, doesn't make you weak or less worthy of love or support or success. You can literally be anything you want to be.
So that type of woman cannot be with a normal man. She was AR'd at gunpoint. She was AR'd at gunpoint. So that is two totally different traumatic ordeals all at the same time. So what this means is she had to pick a gay man to be with due to the fact that she's dealt with such significant trauma. And I want to say this, we need 8 more contributors. We need 8 more contributors. And I need about 30 more likes. We need 8 more contributors. I don't want to keep telling you and requiring this of you, but y'all aren't doing it. So either Cash App, Aaron 1000, Super Chat, put some color behind your words, or buy my car game. I need 8 more people. You spelled paying. I didn't say nothing about paying. What are you talking about? So I need 8 more contributors ASAP. Cash App, Super Chat, or either click the link to buy my car game. And I'll wait. Somebody said I spelled something wrong. Hold on one second. So I'm waiting on y'all. Let me see what's going on. Somebody said what did I spell wrong? Gabrielle Union says Dwayne Wade. says, Gabrielle Union says her and Dwayne Wade go 50%. I ain't say nothing about, so okay. All right, sorry. I just want to make sure. I didn't paying ain't even on here. All right, so I just want to make sure I didn't spell nothing wrong. I don't know what the person's talking about, so it's cool. All right, so let's get back to the video. All right. Thank you, Cookie. Cookie says, I'm not a Christian because it is forced religion. Grew up in a male-dominated home with hierarchy. It is what it is, y'all. Be kind and love genuinely. Yeah, shout out to Cookie because this is very important for y'all to just understand. When you, as a woman, were raised by a man and you have a male-dominated household, you have a very confident, you have a very stable way of thinking and operating. And even if something does happen to you, you still have a great baseline and a great base, an emotional base to come back to because you have a daddy. Cookie has a daddy. Thank you for the super chat. Nate, hold on. Nelly Chanel, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I don't think Gabrielle Union had a dad. And one thing that I am always going to say, and I'm not going to tell nobody to do this because sadly, you know, a woman can't help how she was raised. She can help how she handled how she was raised. So when I say this, this isn't meant to help women feel bad because it just is what it is, because nobody asked to be here. But I personally, because I'm going to speak for me, I personally only date or look at a woman particularly seriously in a dating process if she has a daddy, if she grew up with brothers. Any woman that was raised in a 90% woman household is usually, not always, is usually emotionally unstable, and she does not know how to follow a man. She has no sense, and she's going to be hell to deal with. And who the hell wants to deal with hell with titties? So in most cases, not all, if you were raised by mainly women and there was no man in the household, you most likely are hell with titties. So that is a parameter that I have, but y'all do what y'all want to do. But that is one of my direct parameters. All right. You have a household full of all these stupid ass women, you're going to be stupid yourself. It just is what it is. That's just simple learned behavior and epigenetics. It just is what it is. It's because my father that I can respect and admire black men. Thank you, Kanal. Thank you. I agree. So let's go. And just like I said, Dwayne Wade was raised by his mom and his big sister, and they made him gay.
Her or stunt her growth or make her in the way that I see.
I struggle with that still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, you know, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, you know, well, what does that mean?
Now you see how she said for my money, right? She said for my money, not our money. This is a married woman saying my
responsibilities, you know.
And I'm gonna tell you this, psychologically, this is how you can tell she's with a gay person or a cuck. Psychologically, When a woman talks about her life and she's with a man, not even married, when she's with a man, she says we, us, and our. When a woman is with a man, whether married or not, she describes her life as we, us, or our. See, these are little signs that you could tell about a woman or a man. If I had a woman, because I'm single, but if I had a woman and she's out somewhere, it's instantly going to be like, well, yeah, we're going to do this tomorrow. Well, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do this, I don't know if this is right for us. Even if the woman isn't married, psychologically, she's literally going to look her whole life as us and not me or my. She's no longer going to use the words me, my, or mine. So she's married to a cuck simply because she said my money. That is disgusting. No way in, because I was married before. And my ex-wife, when we was together, it was me, it was us, our, and us. I mean, us, our, and ours. Us, ours, whatever, you know what I mean? We, us, and ours. Everywhere she went. Oh, I don't know what Aaron is. Let me see what Aaron's gonna do. Okay, well, we may go. I don't know. We may go, we may not go. I don't know. It was always we, us, and ours. It was never I, nothing. Because when a woman pairs with a man, she no longer sees herself as a single person. Even when she's in a relationship, not even married. Because a woman attaches herself to a man. When a woman attaches herself to a man, she verbally attaches herself. She mentally attaches herself. She emotionally attaches herself. So for this woman to literally say, my money, that means she is not emotionally, financially, physically, or verbally attached to her own husband. And thank you for the super chats. We need 6 more contributors. We need 6 more contributors. Thank you to the people who have already bought my card game. Thank you to the people who already Cash Apped. And thank you to the people who have already super chatted. But the rest of you have not. We need 6 more contributors, either through Cash App, super chat, or buy my card game. Let's go.
For my money. So I get nervous, like, for my money, for responsibilities, for my money, for my money. So
that's disgusting. That's disgusting. She does not have a husband. Do men use the word us and we? No. Men do not use the word us and we. Men use the word I and my. Men do not use the word us and me, we, when they're married. Men use the word I and my, but it's my family. It's not my money, it's my household, my family. See, a man takes responsibility for everything in his household. So it becomes my family instead of my money. All right. So a man does not change his adjective, whatever what is it? What is I and my? Is that an adjective, verb? I don't know. What up here? I don't know. Whatever that is. I don't know. What is I and my, y'all? Y'all smart. So a woman changes her I to our, and I to us, and I to we. A man doesn't, because it's still his family. See, a woman is attached to the man. The man isn't attached to the woman. She is attached to him. Pronoun. Thank you, Kana. The pronoun I, my does not change when it comes to a man, because it's my family, my household, my kids. Yeah. Pronoun. Thank you. So, the level of anxiety this woman is going through is literally nuts. Let's listen to how she talks about her level of anxiety. We're going to talk about that next. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
With that. Still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, for my money. So
she uses I have more responsibility for my money. Do y'all hear that right there? Do y'all hear that? I have more responsibility for my money. She doesn't have a husband. She has a child or a lesbian lover. Dwayne Wade is her lesbian lover. He is not a man in her eyes, because this is simple subconscious stuff. Any woman that says I or my or me, and you're in a relationship, not even married, in a relationship, you do not respect your man. You don't.
So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, well, what does that mean? Am I going to have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey.
See, right here, I'm trying to find peace in the journey. I need to calm down. She's talking to herself, calm down. See, in an actual relationship with a man, because Dwayne Wade is not a man. Dwayne Wade is not a man. In an actual relationship with a man, she goes to her man and he regulates her emotions. The level of anxiety Gabrielle Union has is partly because of the type of lame ass dude that she chose to be with. I'm single, but when my woman comes to me and says, hey, I have an issue, I regulate her. If I had a woman, I regulate her. She comes to me for guidance. She comes to me for regulation. A man, an actual man, not Dwayne Wade, an actual man, regulates his woman's emotions. That's it. See, a woman is less anxious when she's with a masculine man. But this is the reason why we're here. And it's not about being chatty patty and talk about their relationship. It's your choices and it's as an individual. What's up, Lady Shan? It's your choices as an individual, whether you're a man or a woman. If your woman is choosing you, you most likely are a lame or a weirdo or a cuck or stupid or a loser or effeminate. A man chooses the woman. But when a woman chooses you, this is what ends up happening. She sees herself as a leader. She sees herself as her and not us or we.
Not, and everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And
why you ain't talk to your husband instead of saying talk to yourself to calm down? Shit's crazy.
I'm trying to find peace in the journey.
What's going on, Jerry?
Using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say.
Her anxiety and scarcity mindset, y'all. Your husband is worth $100 million. But this comes from her level of trauma. This comes from her PTSD by being AR'd at gunpoint. She doesn't trust herself. She doesn't trust other people. I'll talk about attachment styles. The disorganized attachment style, the mental way of understanding what a disorganized attachment style is: negative self, negative other. And what negative self and negative other means is negative self is I don't trust myself and I don't think I'm worthy of love, which she has said in this interview. I just couldn't post the whole interview. She said it. And then at the same time, negative other is she can't trust other people either. So dysfunctional, disorganized attachment style does not trust themselves and they do not trust other people. So most likely, because I'm not here to diagnose anybody, but most likely Gabrielle Union is showing signs of disorganized attachment style. She doesn't trust herself and she doesn't trust other people. And that causes you or her to have heavy anxiety and possibly be violent, because a lot of disorganized attachment styles are violent. But she's a gay man, so she probably does to be violent, but she probably does hit him. Would you say maybe she does? Hold on. Maybe he doesn't create an emotional security, environment of emotional security. I agree. But she's with a gay man, so that's the reason why.
I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts this, there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is.
She said, listen to how she says us and then goes right back to saying we. I mean, listen.
Because in this household, we split everything 50-50 to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because
it's weird to say I'm head of household. Your husband is worth $100 million and you're head of household. Think about that, y'all. The husband is worth $100 million. And the husband is not head of household. And she said it. I mean, he said it right here.
A different approach, in this relationship. I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, bop, 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 bop. And she didn't respond well to that.
No, it did not.
It's not the man leads and the woman follows. That's not what we live in this house, at all. So for me, I have a wife that works not just as hard, harder than I. And she had her own career. She had her own life before I came along. So
I don't give a damn about the life you had before me. You with me now. The hell you talking about? Oh, she had her life and nobody cares. Stay your ass over there if you love it so much. It's sad, man. It's sad. And Lady Shan says, why are they 50-50? Most likely because she doesn't want it to be 70-30, 80-20, or 90-10. Because she needs the dynamic to be different. See, if he paid the majority of the bills or all of the bills, she would feel unworthy. Do y'all see how that works? It's her PTSD. It's her anxiety. It's her being arred at gunpoint. She found a man that is effeminate. She found a man that will do whatever it is that she tells him to do. And because of that, she needs to be worthy at all times. She needs to feel worthy, which means she's like, even though you have more money than me, I want to pay 50% of the bills so I can feel comfortable within myself. She makes $4 million a year. He makes $14 million a year. I'll say that again. She makes $4 million a year. He makes $14 million a year. Apparently, from what social media says. Google says. So why is she having to pay all these bills, and why is she so upset and scared? Because it's the only thing that she has to, like, if he pays the majority of the bills, she will be more anxious. She'll feel more unworthy. She'll feel more of a burden, and it's going to make her feel worse. And he does what she wants him to do. So that's why she feels like she's struggling, because she wants to feel like she's struggling, because she wants to feel like she's worthy of the household. She can't just sit back and let him run everything, because she doesn't trust him. Why? Because she has a disorder, or potentially, I'm not diagnosing anybody. She potentially has a disorganized attachment style, which is negative self, negative other. A man does not pay 100% of nothing. He pays about 80% of the bills.
Up and everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine.
My. No us anywhere, nowhere.
Which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household, because
I'm head of household.
in this household, we split everything.
In this household, we split everything 50-50. So the only time she uses the word we is 50-50. The only time she uses the word we is when she says we split everything 50-50. Watch how she goes right back to me, my, and mine.
Everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support.
Each of us separately. Each of us, meaning separately. Who am I trying to piss off today? Each of us, meaning separately. Do y'all see that? Each of us separately. That's separation. The verbiage means everything.
So we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that.
See, she says each of us have to support. We split the bills 50-50. But then she turns around and says, the gorilla on my back. Why didn't she say a gorilla on our backs? Y'all gotta listen to the verbiage. She said there's a gorilla on my back. Not our backs, my back. You're a married woman. Why is there a gorilla on your back and not on his back? Because he is gay. The husband is supposed to be the head of the marriage, but she got a gay man. Yep. See, This shows you the utter gayness of their household. So Kevin Samuels once said, a man holds everything on his shoulders because he's built to hold things on his shoulders. Women are built to hold things on their hips. So when she says gorilla on my back, that means she literally is saying that she is the man. Balance, what is this Aaron face turquoise covering eyes face turquoise? Balance, what is that? What is that? What is that, Balance? Can you Balance, what are you saying? What is Aaron face turquoise covering eye? What the hell is that? Are you trolling, Balance? What is that? She is on the record saying Dwayne Wade built her dream house in Miami. They may split the bills, but Dwayne Wade paid for the house. I don't think he paid for the house because they wouldn't be splitting bills 50-50. The biggest bill in the house is the house. So he probably put money down on it.
So we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts this, there's always this like gorilla on your back that
Gay
is like, you better work, you better work. You know, you gonna sleep in? You know, somebody might not eat.
A few months ago, Gabrielle Union said in an interview that she felt comfortable cheating on her ex-NFL player husband because she paid all the bills. This is what's crazy. She's now with an ex-NBA player husband, and she pays.
Somebody might not eat.
Hold on. Wait. Cookie says somebody else is on his back. So the weight of the world is on Gabrielle Union's back, and somebody else is on Dwayne Wade's back. Happy Tuesday, Balance. Y'all are hilarious. Let's keep going. A few months ago, Gabrielle Union said in an interview that she felt comfortable cheating on her ex-NFL player husband because she paid all the bills. This is what's crazy. She's now with an ex-NBA player husband, and she pays half of the bills. So what does this mean? Women get with these ex-NFL, NBA players in order to get their clout. And some of these men make bad business deals. They don't know how to manage their money, and they end up losing their money. So, yeah, for this woman to have this level of anxiety and she has a husband, she might as well be single. Isn't she sounding and acting like a single person? This shit is sad. So this is an example of what Gabrielle Union is going to be and look like in another 10 years. This is Gabrielle Union in the next 10 years. This is a picture of a video of Gabrielle Union in the next 10 years.
Don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
Ooh, I got one. Marriage. Marriage is a big scam. It doesn't benefit the woman at all. All we do is take on more work and take on additional children, including the ones we birth and the one we married to. In addition to that, they expect us to do all of the housework, all of the children rearing, everything that they felt like their grandmothers and their mothers were doing or did do. And I got to go to work. And I got to pay bills. And
who does it sound like? Hit the like button, contribute to the channel, Cash App, Aaron 1000 with 2 A's, buy my card game, drop a super chat, contribute to the damn channel. Who does this sound like?
Oh God, that movie didn't open, well, what does that mean? Am I gonna have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything.
One we married to. In addition to that, they expect us to do all of the housework, all of the children rearing, everything that they felt like their grandmothers and their mothers were doing or did do. And I gotta go to work.
This is Gabrielle Union in the next 10 years.
And I gotta pay bills. And I gotta do all kinds of other shit for his. No, marriage is the biggest scam that's ever been pulled on a female.
Gabrielle Union in 10 years.
I tell all of y'all, stay the away from that shit.
The guy said that maybe your weight was the.
So I want y'all to just pay attention to Gabrielle Union. She's slowly going to start gaining weight, and she's going to end up looking fat, just like this woman. She's going to be laying in a bed one day, and then this is going to be her.
Marriage is a big scam. It doesn't benefit the woman at all.
So from my perspective, it was like, okay, how can I be a part and not trying to
with that? Still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, well, what does that mean? Am I gonna have enough to hold everybody up and
am I gonna have enough to hold everybody up? Am I going to have enough to hold everybody up?
More work and take on additional children, including the ones we birth and the one we married to. In addition,
including the one we're married to. Gabrielle Union in 10 years.
To that, they expect us to do all of the housework, all of the children rearing, everything that they felt like their grandmothers and their mothers were doing or did do. And I gotta go to work.
She said, we're expected to do everything that their grandmothers and mothers did for them. Remember, I did say that Dwayne Wade was raised by his struggling single mother and his older sister. So his older sister was also a mother to him. This is Dwayne Wade. She found a man that she can mother.
And I gotta pay bills. And I gotta do all kinds of other shit for his. No, marriage is the biggest scam that's ever been pulled on a female.
Bam Bam Lynch said the marriage mixtape. No, it's the loser is a son husband mixtape.
Still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, well, what does that mean?
Ladies, like I said earlier, when you choose a husband, most likely you choose a loser. When you choose a man, you choose a loser. You find a man to choose a man for you because you are literally only living and operating off of your own childhood trauma and your own issues. Okay? A woman is only going to date at the level of her own self-worth. A woman is only going to date on the present level of her own self-worth. worth, which means if you think you are down here and you think you are trash and you think you are unworthy, you will date a man who thinks he is the same. So Dwayne Wade won 3 rings and has all this money, but emotionally he is a child. Why? Because he was raised by his angry, struggling single mother and his older sister, and they both babied him. So he goes out and finds a woman that is like a man, but that operates like his mommy. So Gabrielle Union is his mommy or either his lesbian lover. So hold on real quick. If you want us to keep going, because we can stop here, I want to invite some people up. If you want me to keep going, I need 5 more contributions. Aaron 1000 or either super chats or either buy my car game. So we're going to stop here for a second and we are going to wait for 5 contributions. Either super chat, cash app, or buy my card game. The link is in the chat right now. The link is in the top of the video on Facebook. Is that the title of the video on Facebook? On Instagram, the link is pinned. The link is in my bio. So we need 5 contributors or we'll just end the show. I want to have people come up. Callie in the building. I'm late. What I miss? You miss everything. All right. Thank you. Jesus loves you. Their marriage reminds me of Arab and Jezebel. Oh, okay. Just had to enlighten folks. All right, we need 4 more contributors, either super chat, either cash app. Cash app is rolling at the bottom of the screen, or buy my card game, which is on top of the screen. Does your ex-wife see you as a good husband? Yes. I just talked to my ex-wife on Mother's Day. Me and my ex-wife talked on Mother's Day. So yeah, me and my ex-wife were super cool. Talked to her on Mother's Day. All right, y'all got 30 seconds to either do one of the 3 or we are out of here. I want to drop the link, but if we don't get the 4 more people, I'm just going to go get something to eat. So I'm dropping a link now if anybody wants to come up. But once we get to 4 people, we can keep going. So if you want to come up, hit the link. But just know there's a possibility that we are not going to move on with the show until I get 4 more contributors.
Am I going to have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming. Like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety.
My everything. Everything is my peace, my anxiety. Ladies, are you picking men that don't make you feel safe? Thank you, Alfonso, for the Cash App, $20 Cash App. Thank you so much. So we need 3 more contributors. 3 more contributors. Thank you, Lynch, for check out the marriage mixtape on YouTube. Oh, okay. Appreciate you. Okay, I'll check that out. Come on, he needs 2 more. Two more. Either Cash App, buy my card game. I would say buy my card game. Y'all want to, y'all. Shit. Have some to have in your house. Go on a date. Two more. You just need two more. Let's go, y'all. Make it happen. Two more damn people. Let's go. And like I said, I just dropped the link. So if somebody wants to come on up. And it don't take this damn long to do something. So I'm finna go if y'all want to keep playing. Going once. Going twice. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you to the people who have already contributed. Appreciate y'all as always. I will see y'all tomorrow or either later on tonight. I might do something later on tonight. I'm not sure. But talk to y'all later.